There is something many of us struggle with: the pressure we put on ourselves, whether it's in school, at work, or in our personal lives. We often set expectations so high that we feel overwhelmed, stressed, and exhausted. We push ourselves, sometimes to the point of burnout, all in an effort to meet these unrealistic standards. But the truth is, we need to stop pressurizing ourselves. For a long time, I used to think that constantly pushing myself harder and harder was the only way to succeed. I believed that if I wasn't busy, if I wasn't achieving something, then I was somehow failing. But that mindset can be destructive. We live in a world that glorifies being busy and celebrates hustle culture, where success is measured by how much you do, how fast you do it, and how perfect it looks. But what we don't talk about enough is the toll it takes on our mental and physical health. I'm sure many of you can relate. Those sleepless nights spent worrying, the feeling that nothing you do is quite good enough, or the constant comparison to others who seem to have it all together. It's exhausting, and it leaves you feeling like you're never enough. But here's the thing: you are enough, and you don't need to prove it by overloading yourself with pressure. We often think that by pushing ourselves harder, we'll achieve more. But the reality is, constantly living under that weight doesn't lead to more success, just more stress. Whether it's the pressure to be perfect, to please others, or to meet some self-imposed timeline, we carry these expectations around like a heavy burden. So, why do we do it? Because we're afraid that if we don't push ourselves, we'll fail. And failure is seen as unacceptable. But failure is a part of learning, growth, and ultimately success. Because of comparison to others, social media and society have made it all too easy to compare ourselves to others. As we scroll through Instagram, all we can see are beautifully staged photos, flawless selfies, mess-free homes, people living perfect lives, not realizing that everyone is struggling in some way behind the scenes. Another reason is perfectionism. Many of us have this idea that unless we are perfect, we are not worthy of success or happiness. But perfectionism is a trap. It's unattainable, and it only leaves us feeling inadequate. Putting too much pressure on ourselves has consequences. It affects our mental health, leading to stress, anxiety, and even depression. It drains our energy, leaving us feeling constantly tired, irritable, and unmotivated. It strains our relationships, as we're too wrapped up in our own struggles to fully engage with the people we care about. And perhaps, worst of all, it steals our joy. When we are constantly chasing after the next achievement or worrying about the next mistake, we miss out on the present moment. We forget to enjoy the journey because we are so focused on the destination. So, how do we stop pressurizing ourselves? How do we break this cycle of self-imposed stress? Here are a few steps that I found helpful in my own journey. First and foremost, embrace imperfection. It's okay to make mistakes. In fact, it's normal. The most successful people are not those who never fail, but those who fail, learn from it, and keep moving forward. You don't have to be perfect to be worthy of success or happiness. Always set realistic goals. It's great to have big dreams and aspirations, but it's important to break them down into smaller, more manageable steps. Achieving one small goal at a time is progress, and progress is what truly matters. Remember to take breaks. It's essential to rest and recharge. You're not a machine. Pushing yourself too hard without taking breaks is a recipe for burnout. Sometimes the most productive thing you can do is give yourself permission to rest. Like I said before, stop comparing yourself to others. Everyone's journey is different. You can't compare your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. Focus on your own progress and remember that everyone struggles, even if you can't see it. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. When things don't go as planned or when you feel like you're not measuring up, treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a friend. You're only human, and it's okay to not have everything figured out. Most importantly, live in the moment. Sometimes we are so focused on the next goal or the next achievement that we forget to enjoy the moment we are in right now. Slow down, breathe, and appreciate what's happening in the present. Life is about more than just reaching the next milestone. It's about experiencing the journey along the way. I want you to know that it's okay to stop pressurizing yourself. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to achieve everything all at once. Life isn't a race, and success isn't measured by how much you can do or how fast you can do it. You are enough, just as you are. So take a deep breath, let go of the unnecessary pressure, and allow yourself to enjoy life's moments. Remember, it's okay to slow down and to rest, and to trust that you're on the right path, even if it doesn't always feel that way. Your best will look different every day. Honor that.